Explain about yourself and your profile. You.
Yes. I have experience in Oracle Apps DBA and Oracle Core DBA and working with the rack environment and Exadata, Goldengate, Data Guard, and security admin and Fusion Middleware products, WebLogic, SOA, and CCNB. Yes. 19C upgradation to 12C to 19C, the latest one is going on. And in Exadata, supporting, managing, administrating performance, and handling the day-to-day task, and Goldengate issues, connecting from the production to DR site with Goldengate, from there to the cloud. This is my current setup. And my existing project, Riverbed, California, there was a 60 members and working 3 offshore, 3 from on-site, and handling the day-to-day task with patching, cloning, upgradation, X minus 3, X3 minus 8 is the hardware for the Exadata, and same issues, day-to-day task, handling code migration with production to test to production environment, and handling day-to-day tasks with Goldengate replication issues. And yes, this is the things involved.
Great. Before discussing, I have couple of questions mainly. So what kind of profile you are looking for? That's my main question.
Yes.
I see your profile. It has lot of things. So before going into deep, I wanted to understand what kind of
Yes.
profile you are looking at.
Yes, that same thing I can ask you. What is the requirement? Because there is a Oracle Labs DBA, Oracle DBA, Oracle Exadata, Oracle Rack, Oracle. You see many things. Once we are going to the client, so many things will come up. If you other client is coming with something new, so this is the way I had to handle. So that's why easily I am asking to be clearly I am asking what is the requirement. So according to that, I can give the answers. I can questions and answers when may arise. Yes.
Okay. So to be frank, we are looking for a person who works in a shift. Okay. It should be 24 by 7 shift. Also, as I see your profile, you are also good with the Exadata. So we want someone who can support, Oracle databases and also the Exadata servers. Even we have Goldengate that is there, but no, the thing is we want someone who will be flexible in shifts. So it will be 24 by 7, and he will be working with the operations team.
Okay.
So is it okay, this kind of profile, because you need to work on the incidents, that's how, and also the shifts.
That's good.
So is it okay with you?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. Also, I see you started working. So when did you start in working in the IT industry? Because I see,
Yes.
to let me know.
Yes. You see, I finished my degree in. So then I started. I went to the Riyadh, and there was a Oracle database administrator. Plus, there is a apps also there with in Windows environment. So I started this way. Then DBA. So they had me as a DBA from reporting servers. They wanted to make that project. So I from the scratches I set up the rack environment and give the presentation to the team. So this is the way 1 year is spent there. So after that I went to he asked me, so come immediately and cancel. So there was a longer project. They put a lot of responsibility on me. So that's why I could not go back. So after
told me that you are aware of the Golden Gate. So let me know what kind of activities you perform on Golden Gate.
Yes, handling that day-to-day task, including replication, how that replication is working, and is checking that day-to-day activities. Actually, few issues was there with Golden Gate, like IP addresses. So these are the main thing that I handle and resolve that issues in Golden Gate.
How does normally the Golden Gate application work? Like,
Golden Gate is working. You mean how the architecture is
normally,
working?
for example, how if I want to set up a Golden Gate application between two databases, so what are the overall steps you can take?
Yes, that first of all, once binary is installed, so setup I will do. That setup example components, main components, they manage, extract, replication, data pump. These are the options we have to set. Once is done, so we can go. There is a files. If you go deep down, globals, dire, PRMs is there, and checkpoints is there. Yes, these are the main thing, and we have to select the classic capture, extract. These are the things, processes there. So this is the process I had to check, setup, and integrated capture is there. So with that integrated capture, I worked, and replication, yes, and parameters we had to check, and trial files we had to set that, and once is done, so we had to pass through, we had to check in the for the pumping, and the pumping parameter files we had to set, like pass through options is there, and table structures so we had to identify properly, and handle the main thing is that now collision will start, so we have to be ready for the collisions, so we have to check that replication process is enabled properly, or data is integrity properly is working fine. So these are the things I have to check. Yes,
Okay.
the main thing is that at the time of IP address is the major issue of what we are facing. So that external IPs has given. So even we checked with Oracle support, so they recommended to give that internal IPs instead of public IPs. So that was a major issue we faced. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And what kind of automation you have worked on? What are the automations you have done as of now?
Yes, Ansible I worked.
Hmm.
Yes, Ansible, automation I work mostly.
So what kind of automations you have done with the Ansible?
Yes, running that scripts, example, uh, for the tools, I am using Ansible tools, and working with PSU patches, and configuration, installation configuration with Ansible, and yes, creating database in the 12C, I use Ansible.
Okay. So you
Automation,
use the Ansible. You have not created anything, right?
yes, automation I
You are
have done.
not.
Yes,
Sorry.
automation I done for the installation.
Okay, you done the installation automation
Yes,
with the Ansible.
yes,
Okay. 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 So you are comfortable. Okay. Fine. And okay. So okay. Excel or like in database performance. And how strong you are with the performance tuning?
performance tuning I'm very good. Like most of the clients in the production, they are heavily depend on performance tuning. Even the managers involving in that, so we had to update them. Serious issues may come, so we have to be very on toes for the all the production servers. So the thing is that there is a various thing is there. So if we go, so all the things I will go in quick time. So the first of all, we have to AWR reporting. We have to check. And once as and at regular intervals we have to take that AWR report, and we have for the comparison. And once it is good, so we can compare easily, we can find that what is the issues is coming. And yes, apart from AWR report, yes, analyzing that schemas, that is very important. So for if DML some changes is there, indexes are missing. So in that case, we can rebuild the indexes. There is a scripts we have to run on the weekends. I was used to run on one of the client. And apart from this, if you go to an excellent plan, now the huge performance elimination is coming with the Exadata. So Exadata is very much good. So I'm working on mostly with this Exadata for the performance tuning. Yes, and
Okay.
explain plan we had to check, then elapsed time we had to compare, and how the query is working. So we had to check that this is the ways. Yes.
Okay. You told that you're working on Exadata. So which environments you are working on X1, only, or you are working on the latest, Exadata boxes?
X3 minus 8.
Sorry?
X3 minus 8 was the last Exadata server storage cells I used.
Okay,
Yes,
X1. Now
yes,
you even have X7 also,
yes. 8
right?
also. Yes, I check 8 also is coming up. Yes.
Okay. 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 1 second. Let me go to. You also wrote that you are good with the SQL Server administration, right?
Yes, yes. Because some of the clients they have a SQL Server. Some of them we had to be yes, we had to be ready for the client requirement. So SQL Server I worked. Yes.
Okay. SQL Server you worked. Okay, and SQL servers. So, what kind of activities you perform SQL servers and
Mostly it will come again with the performance tuning. But
uh-huh.
yes, yes, in SQL servers handling that installation part, and application is working with backend SQL server with some of the clients. So handling that resizing issues
Mm.
because it's tables it is growing up. So handling the issues I remember now for the SQL server. So increasing the sizes and resolving the issue.
Okay. Okay. Fine. And so, in your environments, so did you find anywhere, they are focusing on the security aspects. So, how normally the house, in which secure environment you worked on, and how they are managing the users?
Security level.
Yes.
Security will data vault for the database is there. Uh, and for example, SSN numbers what we have in USA, so that we are hiding that columns for the security purpose. And yes, and apart from this, security wise, I worked for different clients. Uh, yes, at this moment is I could not recalling.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. So, what is the no hybrid columnar compression?
Hybrid. Yes, in hybrid is this is the new feature in the Exadata, and we had to resolve that in high quality columnar compression is there in hybrid columnar compressions. So we had to it's storage related database feature that causes that we had to store the same columns for the group of rows together, and storing column data together in the dramatically it will increase that storage, and it's from the compression. So that the data operation is very faster for the compress the objects, and this feature is for the created Oracle services very faster for the Exadata and performance point of view. High performance will come up, and that it is a higher level of data compression, and it is cost saving, and the performance is very fast. Yes, and we are using for the tables and inside statements and columnar compression we are doing. Yes, there is a, again, if you go, there is a types of compressions is there, and building types compression example, compression query high, compression query low, and, yes, another archive low, and archive high. These are the things we have to we can use. So actually we have to this compression we can use at the time of creating table, such as if we can create the table serial number varchar or department number example. So we can compress for query high. We can use this compression. Yes, right.
Okay. And so, how do you know on Exadata? So, are you able to about the consumer groups?
Exadata continue.
Consumer groups.
Chimar
Are you aware about consumer groups?
consumer goods, no,
Sorry.
no, no.
No. Okay. Okay. And okay. Equal testing. So okay. Okay. So how do you rate yourself for Exadata? I just want to understand for Exadata.
Yes,
Because
yes,
we have one more person. He is currently unable to join,
yes,
but I want to understand how confident you are for Exadata,
yes,
so that I can schedule another call.
yes. Yes, maintenance for the, I'm very good. If you are numbering 10 out of 8, I can consider. I can manage from the beginning to the end point for the performance tuning point of view, and cell nodes managing, that is starting, stopping that cell nodes. Mostly nobody will do, and startup shut down and starting that all that steps is there. First of all, the ASM instance is there, so we have to check that ASM instance, and we have to check that we have to check for that how to make that offline first ASM instance. Then we have to disable that email or SNMP. These are the things is there, and then we can go to that power or down. We have to check, and then we can go to the shutdowning that stages will come, so we can shut down. Offline we have to check all the things, example, cell disk grid, e-list disk grid attributes we have to check. So first of all we have to check the offline, then we have to check how it's working. So cell shutdown services all, this is the once we give, so it may shut down. Yes. So then again, there is starting is there. So again, grid is we have to make the active, and then we have to, if it is active, so online we have to set, and syncing we have to check. Yes, and then we can start that Exadata.
Okay. So is it okay then if we can arrange a new meeting with you for the Exadata one?
Okay.
We'll schedule a new meeting with the Exadata engineer.
Okay.
So it will be mostly on Exadata. Okay, the discussion will be
Okay.
okay.